Put a little glue on it. Two strands of glue is relatively small. When it's time to bond, be careful not to burn your hands. When you put tool on, make sure you press it down. Just make them stick it tighter. This thread has to be down here. Alright, here's the rest. We're just gonna go straight to the line. Just wrap it around the stick. You know, after you go all the way down, we still need to use this glue stick. Glue the bottom. A little bit of glue is all you need. The important thing here is not to burn your hands. Alright, that'll hold it in place. So the cane at the start is complete. Now let's talk about this. The making of the moon. You can see this is a single strand. This is a 4-strand one. The difference in size of the finished product. This one strand is made with the same double crochet. Crocheted in a small size 3. When crocheting, you must pay attention to it. See where this needle is. Now let's talk about how it's made. Here we are also for everyone's convenience to watch, and we're going to do it with this 4-strand yarn. Explain. Also ring stitch. Circle yourself in the middle finger direction. Start by crocheting 8 short stitches. Crochet hook back. Form a coil. Then hang the wire through this coil. We draw a standing stitch. Next, crochet 8 short stitches. Crochet back through the hook. Then hang the wire through these 2 coils. So it's a short needle. Here, make sure you remember this first short pin here. Add a marker button, because the thread would be very thin. You might not find this easy. Finally, make the position of the drawing pin. That's why you have to remember to add this button. Alright, now we're going to finish the 7 short stitches. If you forget how many stitches you made, we can take it down and count it. Well, a V represents a stitch. Just count up to the 8th stitch. And then we pull the thread. Pull it tight. When you do the same thing, you have to pull it slowly. Don't rip it off at once. Okay, now let's take this mark off. Here it is with the first stitch. Let's make a drawing needle. Then pull tight. So, the first lap is done. Next we'll crochet a second loop. Start with a standing stitch. Crochet a hook directly through this coil. Then pull tight. The second cycle is in each stitch. Do 2 short stitches. It's a needle operation. It turns the 8 stitches from the first round into 16. Now let's make it. A short needle. In the same stitch. 2 short needles. This is a cycle. Then continue to hook 2 short stitches in each stitch. Now you're done with 8 extra stitches. Let's do one here in the first stitch. Draw and pin. Next, crochet a third loop. The third round is to crochet 16 long stitches. 2 other stitches to hook 2 long stitches in each stitch. Hook 16 sets with first crochet. 3 braid pins. Hand thread on the crochet hook. Into the first stitch. Hook the wire band. This creates 3 coils. Then hang the cable again. Go through the front 2 coils. Then hang the wire through the remaining 2 coils. This is a long needle approach. So let's do this one more time. Crochet hook thread into the first stitch. Hook back to form 3 coils. Then hang the wire through the first 2 coils. Hang the wire through the remaining 2 coils. So a long needle is complete. Now we are done with 2 long needles. It's like completing a set. And then we continue with the rest of the needle. Crochet 2 long stitches. Okay, so now I'm done with the cycle. Next, find the first long needle here. What if it's not marked? We can look at what we did here. This is a standing pin. This is the first long needle. This is how we pull it up. You can see the first V shape. How about here? That's where we're going to pull the needle. Good. Here we go. 3 laps done. We can pull this line in the middle again. Let's close the center here a little bit. This is not a big problem, because it's gonna be after the stitches. You can see very well from here. We're gonna take the long shot. Broken. And then we just pull it out. Alright, next thing we need to do is sew. When we sew this up, we pick this one. It's the line on the outside of the V shape. Just sew. It's almost done. We can also put some wool in it. Let's make this little moon a little bit fuller. Okay, here we go. We're all stitched up. The side words look like this. And then we'll take this little moon. Just put it right on top of this hat.